How's it hanging, fellas? I'm OrosZ, and this is another episode of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. I should like write this on my fucking hand or something. September 7th, 10 a.m. This courtroom number 1. September 7th. Oh, check it out. We're beginning the episode. We're already doing a trial. That's cool. Last episode, and I think episode before that, we were doing a bunch of investigation. Running around a hotel, a police station, like a different lawyer's office. Much fancier than mine, but whatever. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fey. Oh yeah, there's also a Faye, and there's also a girl named May, and it's fucking confusing. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. I don't think I'll give him a voice. I don't know what he would sound like. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgewood. I better not show any sign of weakness today, or he'll be on me in an instant. Mr. Edgeworth, please read the court your opening statement. Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder, and we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the fact of this case, Your Honor. Proceed. Thank you, Miss Edgeworth. Let's begin then. If we may call our first witness, Your Honor. The prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe. Detective Dick. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court. Sir, my name's Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the detail of this murder. Very well, sir. Let me use this floor map of the office to explain. Man, that's a good fucking map. The body was found by the window here, and the cause of death? Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. The murder weapon was a statue of the thinker found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon even in a girl's hand, sir. The court accepts the statue as evidence. It's evidence. They're still calling it a statue. Oh, I'll fucking, like, fuck him up and be like, it's actually a clock, you fucking bunch of morons. The judge doesn't remember that it's the same clock from the last trial he did. That's strange. It must be difficult to become a judge if all the judges I ever fucking seen are old men. Like, do you have to be a certain age to be a judge, like a president? I think you gotta be 35 to be a president. Why can't we have younger presidents? What's wrong with that? And why is there no age limit? Like, someone 95 can be a president. That's fucking senile old age. Should end like at 70 or something. Oh man, I think this drink is good for me. I think it's slowly killing me from the inside. The floor plan added to the court records. Now, detective. Yes, sir. You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why? Yes, sir. Here's hard evidence. She did it, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this hard evidence. Why is it hard? Like hard drugs. Maya Fey's arrest. Tell you about what I did at work today. I fucked around at work today so fucking much. It was really funny. We fucking put like a plastic tube with like a cap at the end, and we drilled a hole in it and put it in a fucking like a fucking, what's it called, pressurized air gun, and we put it on the fucking front of it, and we kept shooting the cap at people, and we just like fucked around all day. We were supposed to like clean up the shelf that we keep the materials on, so we just like moved a bunch of shit. Oh yeah, we were also cleaning car out of styrofoam, so we just end up fighting with styrofoam, throwing it at each other and fucking doing karate chops with it, fucking hitting each other over the head with it. So fucking stupid today's day, Jesus Christ. And what else we fucking did? Oh yeah, my friend asked me what the fuck was the name of the vacuum from Teletubbies, and I was like, it was fucking No. That's the name of the vacuum. And he was like, that couldn't be fucking it. So I looked it up on the internet. vacuum from Teletubbies, and I found it. Teletubbies Wiki. And there it was. It was no. But then I fucking kept reading it and I was like, list of crimes? What the fuck? So apparently Nono sold cocaine to children, killed 3 children, burned down an orphanage, traumatized a bunch of children, and fucked your mother. Somebody edited the fucking vacuum from Teletubbies wiki page and added a list of crimes. And under the fucking name, when there was like a box like with a picture and like name, it didn't say the name. It said fucking bastard. Gender vacuum. Oh man. Also, when there was a description at the beginning, actually explaining the character, there was also at the end it said that Nono is the most powerful character in all of Teletubbies, and it ended with like a very faded text saying Nono sucks dicks. This fucking cracked me the fuck up. I just tried to look up what the name of the vacuum was. I found this fucking Wikipedia page that was so fucking stupid. Unimaginably. I did not expect that. As soon as the phone call came, I rushed to the scene. There were 2 people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Oh, I remember. Why, we had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder. You know, I was at first doing like a cartoony gangster voice, but now I'm kind of doing a fucking Detective Gadget impression. The very moment, you say? Very well, Mr. Wright. You may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examine what? Couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony. Contradict gumshoe testimony. Whoosh. Smack. Hey, Maya just threw something at me. With a whoosh sound effect. Whoosh whoosh, what's this? My sister couldn't find any contradictions in a witness testimony. She would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. The witness always slip up and say something wrong, and Detective Gumshoe's known for slipping up all the fucking time. It worked lots of times. I should have expected Maya would know some of her sister's tricks. Wish she didn't intrude in my face. Let's give this a try. Oh yeah, cause Mia was like helping me out during the first trial, and now she's dead. Something the matter? No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination. My favorite. As soon as the phone came in, I rushed to the scene. Who did you say you got a call from? Girl, I wanna dig out if I don't play dumb, you know who? Still, the call was from a customer at the Gatewater Hotel right across from the crime scene. Okay, I proceeded. Not sure it did much though. Pressed. Man, what the fuck is wrong with me? Right, please continue. There were 2 people there already. 2 people? Are you sure you can count up to 2? Detective Gumshoe, how long would you say it took between you receiving the call and your arrival at the scene of the crime? 1 second. Say it was about 3 minutes. That's pretty fast. Ha! What she said. Our motto this month is quick response. That's how I got to before the killer got away. Indeed. So tell us who the 2 people you found on the scene were. Yes, sir. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Are you sure you saw Mr. Phoenix Wright there? Are you absolutely sure it was us? Listen, pal, your dumb act will only get you so far. With her funky hippie clothes and your spiky hair, it just stand out like super suspicious people at a crime scene. Well, he does have a point about her. She is pretty unmistakable. I should pick my points to press with a little more care. Or I should just press of everything since I'm not limited or anything. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Or will they eventually get fed up with me fucking asking about everything he says? What's that? What's your reason? Why, we had a witness account describing her. That was the pointless one. Hold on just 1 second. Yeah? If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct? Huh? Did I say that, me? How do you say it? You did say it. You said it, said pal. Exactly what about this suspicious woman in pink's claim was hard evidence? This gorgeous woman? What? Miss May isn't suspicious and sure isn't pink, pal. What do you mean she is pink? Well, I guess she is pink. That's enough, Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective? I guess pressing can have its advantages. I should do it all the fucking time. Yes. Fuck. Right, sorry. I had the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. That was something I should have told you about first, Your Honor. Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again. Oh my nose. It's not that I'm sick, it's just reading so much. Does this to me. That same thing happened during my Danganronpa Let's Play. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. What does the killer's name? How you like that? That's my hard evidence. Jesus Christ, what the fuck is wrong with me today? Before we begin cross-examination, I thought we already did. What the fuck? I have a question for you, Detective. Your Honor, why did you testify about this vital piece of evidence the first time? I forgot. Oh, good lord. I know I'm really embarrassed. I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir. Try to be more fucking careful. Very well, the defense may begin its cross-examination. I already did, though. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. And did you find any evidence? Now, don't jump the gun on me, pal. Just listen, we're getting to the good part. I got a bad feeling about this. Found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. Just because you found it next to the body doesn't mean the victim wrote it. Haha, who did wrote it, smarty pants? It was me, oh shit. I did. The killer. The killer? Anyone can see that. Huh. You're saying the killer wrote her own name? Body, please. She was framed. Hold on. If that's the case, where's your evidence? Fucking, I don't need it. I guess that was a bit of a tall order for you. Those without evidence should open their mouths, Mr. Wright. So to say, fuck you and shut up. Yep, pal. Oh man, they're teaming up against me. Well, detective, what the fuck did I just say? Tell us what was written on that memo you found. What? The word my fucking... I'm confusing voices right now, there's only two. On it, the word Maya was written clear in blood. Are you sure it's Maya and not, like, as... do you have proof it was Maya who wrote it? Of course I do, pal. Oh, shit. Really? Lab test results shown that the blood was the victim's. How do you know the lab results weren't framed? What kind of tests were those again? Fuck should I know? I heard they take the little bit of blood. Yeah, homophobic, I don't know, homogoblins, hobgoblins, homogoblin bobbin. I refuse to testify on this matter, pal. Homophobic goblin, no expert on blood tests. Yeah, that's quite clear. You may continue with your testimony. Thanks, pal. I mean, Your Honor, sir. Don't worry about it. We're pals. Detective Gumshoe. Yeah? I look forward to your next evaluation, as should you. Wow. That was a mess. Right, where was I? Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. How you know she wasn't just like digging in her nose when she put the finger too deep? What the fuck? Which hand was the bloody finger? The right hand. She was right-handed. Nice try. I guess it wasn't too hard to see what I was getting at here. Yeah. Why would she write the letter, the killer's name, with her right hand if she only used her right hand to jack me off? Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. Hold that one too, I don't know. Make it so like one of them stops the music, because that means I got something right. Detective Gumshoe. You get a lot of cases where the victim actually write the killer's names all the time. Oh, it actually does. It happens all the time in books and movies. This is a movie, detective. It's a video game. Oh shit. Let's talk about reality, shall we? I guess I haven't heard of any cases, no. Don't you find it a little odd that the victim would write down a name? Especially the name of her own sister. At least she didn't wrote it upside down and everybody thought it was a fucking number, like the first murder. Don't get wrong, but... And then I immediately saw through it and I was like, what the fuck is everyone's fucking problem? Are they fucking stupid? Oh yeah, actually you got a point, Val. Stop right there. This is a robbery. The witness' opinion on the matter is irrelevant. He is irrelevant. Like the whole witness. Facts are clear. The victim wrote down the name of the accused. The victim told us the name of her killer. Order, order. That didn't go so well. That's right. That's what he said. That's what he said. That's his whole testimony. Okay, there has to be a contradiction somewhere. Let's find it. Alright, I gotta use my brain for once. Let's see what else I have. The murder scene. Alright, it's important what can be seen through the window. Alright then. Aha, found a Miss Mary hotel. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. Found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Was the word written clearly, or was it clearly written in blood? Like, it was clearly blood. Lab test results shown that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Oh, fuck, I don't know, man. Why is he breathing like that? The fuck is wrong with him? She couldn't have wrote a fucking message. That wasn't sustained. Fuck you. Detective Dick. Dick of a detective. There's one thing I want to clarify. Want you to clarify for me here. You say that the victim, Mia Fey, wrote this note? That she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey? That's really what you're saying? What? That isn't one of those lawyer's tricks now, isn't it? Of course she wrote it. Who else would have? You have it backwards, detective. Backwards? The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. It's a report from your department, detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately. But no butting your way out of this one, detective. I was actually gonna say no buts, but that's actually what he said. That's why I've begun reading the line before it showed up. Order, order. The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have had the time to write anything down. Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but what exactly did you obtain that autopsy report? Up your ass. When? I forgot. Oh man. The day after the murder. It was the day after the murder. The prosecution's point being, the autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. What? A second autopsy was performed yesterday at my request. Death was almost immediately due to a blow from a blunt object. She had 5 seconds to live, just enough time to write a message. But there was a possibility the victim lived for several seconds after the blow. I received these results this morning. I also wrote them with a crayon myself. No way. Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write Maya. Especially when I make shit up. That is all. Very fucking bad, what an asshole. I see. Damn you, Edgeworth. Should have known you could have something up your fucking sleeve. I'm gonna have my foot up your ass, you piece of shit. Why, Mr. Wright, you look shocked. Something you want to say? Fuck you. It's a sham. You're a sham, Edgeworth. The detective's a sham. I'm a sham? No, fuck you, Edgeworth. Mr. Edgeworth, I've heard there's nothing you won't do to get your verdict. What reason could you possibly have to request a second autopsy report? Mr. Wright, the defense will refrain from personal attacks on the prosecution, but when the prosecutor's such a dick, you just have to. No matter, Your Honor. Mr. Wright. Yo, Mr. Wright. What you will, the evidence in this report is... Oh my god, there's Mr. White, Mr. Wright, Mr. Fay, Miss Fay, two Miss Fays, Miss May. So many fucking confusing names. Say what you will, the evidence in this report is undeniable. Your Honor, I submit this report to the court. Understood. The court accepts the evidence. May have lived. Mia may have lived for a few minutes after being hit. Or may not. Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer. I suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yes? Darn, this isn't good. Damn it. Shit sucks. Prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor innocent big booby girl saw the murder with her own eyes. I hope it's talking about Miss April May. There you go. Let the witness Miss April May take the stand. Exactly what part of her is innocent? No, which one? She got at least dress appropriately, Jesus Christ. Witness your name, please? April May. At your service, wink. She squeezed her boobs. Damn, she's even pretty hot from the back. Introduction should not request any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from wanton winking. Oh yes, Your Honor. This is no good. If she's in love with me, she won't testify properly now. She's already captured the heart of every man in this courtroom, including me. Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5 when the murder occurred? Gee, I was like in my hotel room, TV. Checked it right after lunch. And this hotel is directly across from the Fay & Co. law offices. That's right, big boy. Please testify to the court about what you saw. I saw some shit, alright? Fucked up shit. It was like 9 at night. I looked out the window, you know. And then, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy little girl sitting in the defendant's chair. And the woman, like, dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. And the woman with the long hair, she kinda fucking died or something. The end. That's all I saw. Every little bitsy witsy. This is fucked up. Why are her tits so huge? Is every girl in this game gonna have huge tits? I hope so. Well, Your Honor, let's see, it is a remarkably solid testimony. I don't see a need to trouble the witness any... Wait, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright? What about my cross-examination? What the fuck, man? I thought the witness testimony just now was quite firm, don't you? I don't think anything about it is firm. Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Faye's understudy. Were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly ways of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies. Hey, how dare you? Fucking asshole. How dare he insult the dead? Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness? Fucking absolutely. We're dreaming of cross-examining this bitch. Gladly proceed with the cross-examination. If only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. I'll just do it to piss him off. She has to know some weakness. Has to have. Very well, you may begin your cross-examination. Witness account. It was like 9 at night. I looked out the window, you know. Why did you do that? Why? Like, why what? Why the fuck you looked out the window? Were you expecting to see something? Oh, well, why the fuck wouldn't I? Well, that's it. She can't get out of this question that easily. I sort of, you know, had a feeling. Well, I have a feeling she's trying to avoid the question. Maybe I should press a little harder on this one. Go for it. Let's see how far I can run with this. Surely you must have had a reason to look out the window at the time of night. Mr. Wright, I will not have you badgering my witness. Fuck you. Badgering? Care to explain what that fucking means? I never heard that word before. You insist on needling her with these trivial questions? Needling? Stop using words I never heard. What the fuck? I really don't think it should be allowed. Yeah, stop him. The poor girl. Anybody's got a link to her OnlyFans? Mr. Wright, you have been warned. Stop harassing cute girls. Jesus, what is with you, Mr. Wright? Always harassing cute girls like you can't fucking keep it in. Hold the fuck up. Gotta do some parkour on my bed and plug my phone into a charger. Sick parkour skills. Holy shit, I'm like fucking... What was her name from Mirror's Edge? I forgot. And stop telling me to fucking invest in crypto, you piece of shit. I'll fucking invest in your funeral, you son of a bitch. No, I won't. Just get it. You won't get a funeral. Poor girl, what about poor me? Looked out the window. No one cares about you. Your OnlyFans fucking sucks. Well, you looked out the window. What did you see next? And then, ooh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. How long is this episode? The one with long hair, that was Mia Fey. Slender, sort of. Well, some people might say pretty, if that's your thing. Your thing? And the person attacking her? The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. How do you know she was the defendant? Also, what reason would she have for that? Like, no one talks about that. How do you know she was the defendant? Huh? Well, you know, she had a girlish physique. Woman knows these things. Look, I just know, okay? I'm just right. There was only one person at the scene of the crime with a short, girlish figure. Also, the other series, the continuation of the Ace Attorney, was called Apollo Justice. That's the character that took over after Phoenix Wright. I don't know if I'll ever get to those games. Maybe? I don't know. We will see. There was only one person at the scene of the crime with a short, girlish figure. The testimony is bulletproof, Your Honor. He's right. I question the testimony. Hold on a minute. That testimony stinks. What? Miss May, I'm willing to bet that... You're fucking lying. Are you telling the truth? Did you really see the defendant? You couldn't see out your hotel room because the fucking windows were closed. Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this? Yeah, what's the meaning? Somebody tell me because I'm clueless about this, I mean. Okay. If you had really witnessed my client, Maya Fey, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. Because she has some awful clothes. I mean, no one other wears clothes like this on a daily basis except for her, because she's a fucking weirdo. And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hair looks fucking god-awful to me. However, the witness testimony mentions neither of these things, which is bullshit. Also, my badge kind of looks like a smiley face. It's pretty funny. Testimony is bogus. But still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder. She was, Your Honor. I saw her while I was killing Mia, and so did Detective Gumshoe. You're all fucking stupid. What do you say to that, Miss May? Or may you not? What are you trying to say, you mean, lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all that trifling little details were necessary, darling. Miss May, don't call me darling. This court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony. I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl, I promise. The testimony again, if you would. Damn, I almost got her. Got her in my grasp. I did see everything I did. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it, I did. That clock on the... Oh, you piece of fucking shit. How did you know it was a fucking clock? Are you fucking stupid? Oh, you fucked yourself over. No one fucking knows. You can't tell it's a clock. From across the fucking street? Are you fucking dumb? Well, does the accuracy of my report not startle you? Yeah, it startled me a little too much, actually. But I think the episode's over, by the way. Yep, it is. See you fellas. He sees. And I will see you fellas in the next episode. Bye.